Hi there, and welcome to Patient Better. We created Patient Better with a clear mission to empower people who face the greatest challenges when navigating their care, those in underserved communities, those living in rural areas, and those in vulnerable circumstances where access is limited and guidance is rare. When we initially created Patient Better, our goal was to teach individuals how to use the resources already available to them. Because when people understand how to manage their care, outcomes improve. And that's where real impact begins. However, as we continue to build the system, we recognized a gap in how care quality is measured. We realized that tools like HEDIS start measuring only after the care has already happened. Once the screenings are done, the follow-ups are documented, and the patient's experience is behind them. But the potential for better outcomes still hinges on something that happens earlier. The patient's ability to understand, participate, navigate, and coordinate their care. And that crucial part of the process wasn't being addressed in any direct or structured way. So, to close that gap in the quality measurement process, we built the Patient Better licensing suite. The licensing suite is one part of the full Patient Better program, and it's designed specifically for healthcare professionals. It gives providers a way to follow their patients along the care journey, not just to support them, but to actually track their engagement. With our licensing suite, providers can now document whether a patient is showing interest, whether they're ready to follow through, and how well they're learning to manage the steps of their care. That means the provider has real, measurable insight, not just about outcomes, but about the patient's experience leading up to those outcomes. The Patient Better licensing suite doesn't just help one patient at a time. It gives healthcare professionals and plans the ability to see patterns across their whole population. So, whether they're looking at individual engagement, clinic-level trends, or even regional performance, this system creates a documented, measurable trail of how people are participating in their care. So meaningful participation isn't just assumed, it's visible. As the stewards of quality measurement, you've already built the gold standard with HEDIS. What Patient Better brings to the table is a new way to see the patient experience differently, and a way to track the patient's engagement interest in real time, well before claims or survey data are available. And it gives you a more comprehensive documented view of how patients are prepared, supported, and following throughout their care journey. That means when it's time to measure quality, there's already a clear trail, not just of outcomes, but of how those outcomes were shaped. We'd love the opportunity to show your team how Patient Better fits into the infrastructure you've already built. In one brief demo, we can walk you through how our system helps you bring even more depth, reliability, and visibility into the audit process, making the measurement you're already known for even stronger.